I'm Sergeant Steve Rudlaff with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. At approximately 1:40 this morning, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office responded to the 1400 block of Hendricks Avenue in reference to a vehicle versus train crash. Upon patrol's arrival, they found an unidentified white female, 25 to 30 years old, inside a white SUV who had been shot multiple times. Just outside the white SUV, there was a second unidentified white female, approximately 50 to 55 years old, who had also been shot. The first victim was pronounced deceased at the scene. The second victim was transported to UF Health, where she was pronounced deceased. At this time, we are looking for anyone with information in reference to this shooting to please contact the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We are currently working with CSX as well as East Coast Railroads in reference to this incident. We do know after the driver of the white SUV was shot, she did collide with the train that was passing by at the time. So initial investigation is that the driver stopped for the train as it was passing, and she was shot during this time frame, which caused her to crash into the train itself. So we will be canvassing the area, a lot of closed businesses at this time. We will be looking for video. And we also, again, reach out to the public. Please, if anybody knows any information in reference to the shooting, please contact the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and/or Crime Stoppers.
So, what were the victims' ages again?
The first victim that was inside the vehicle was roughly 25 to 30 years old. And the second victim, who was on the outside of the vehicle, and we do not know if they were together or not, but is around 50 to 55 years old.
So you believe that the vehicle was actually here at the intersection, stopped for the train, someone approached the car. The shooting, in other words, happened here. It's not like they were trying to drive to the hospital or anything.
No, allegedly, the initial investigation, it looks like the car was stopped at some point, waiting for the train to pass. And that's when the driver was shot that was inside the vehicle. And at that point, she collided at a slow rate into the side of the train.
Do we, probably can't answer this, but any idea where that car was coming from?
At this point, we do not know. Obviously, the scene is actually on the other side of the train tracks from this location, so we're going to be focusing on that area, but after the train passed or not, this whole area is considered a crime scene, so we'll be looking at both sides.
Is there a relationship between the two?
We do not know yet. We're trying to get them identified now. Once we get them identified, we speak to next of kin, we'll be able to hopefully get cell phones and other type of evidence and start identifying both the victims and figure out if they knew each other or not.
And the 50 to 55-year-old victim, that was a woman too, correct?
Yes, it was. They were both white females.
Lanapalera, some businesses right there. Have you at least noticed if they do have surveillance looking out towards the road yet?
It appears that they do, but again, they're not open at this point. But once they do, we'll be speaking with them, and we're trying to obtain all video in the area.
Is there any idea on how much longer this will be blocked off?
Not at this time. Investigators are out here, crime scene investigators. We also have the railroad out here. Everybody's using this as the actual scene, and then once it's cleared, then we'll open it to the public. Right.
Do you have shell casings on the ground up there?
There are shell casings at the scene, yes.
Do you have any idea if it was a car that pulled alongside them, or do you think it's someone on foot?
We do not know at this point. We have no, until we can find video or witnesses, we don't know if anybody was on foot, in a vehicle, or what. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Sergeant.